Ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ ime ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọbụla na ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọbụla na ya bụ ọkaka. Ụbọchị ene ka anyị na-etuga eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ. Ndị gboo wee tụọ oge ebighị ebi, onye nwe m, ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe na ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onweghị ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anakpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ, maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịgị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi, n'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọbịa mere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị. Anyị wee na-akpọkwu uwe na-arịọ gị na-asị, lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka o metụta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt ka otu a wee wezuga ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbe ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ kere. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị na anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị, wee nye gị nsọpụrụ ụtọ na-eji ama mgbe niile, n'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị nwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nsọmụkwụ anyị niile. Ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile. Anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ. Anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi, sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị refe nwanyị akpụ isi ala nye ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu. Anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ija ma na-asị, lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile ka kasị wee baa ha ọnụ, ha wee daa hapụ ịkụnye ọzọ. Obodo ekwensu bụ zu ala nwekwa n'ihi eze ebube dị ngọzi. Anya ọnwa anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkwa ha nsọ gị, na-asị na enweghị chi ọzọ egwezuga gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana onye kere na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị ebi, mara onye ka a na-arịọ gị. Ise.
Understand this very evening, we are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within, and we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you, that they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond, to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us.
Yes.
From every corner.
From every corner.
I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come.
Yes.
You are being prepared for what is to come.
Exactly.
The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself.
Yes.
Our march is very, very near.
Very near.
The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed.
Woefully.
Very woefully. And they will continue to fail.
He said,
but I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere.
From every corner.
From everywhere, all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you.
They'll buy some of you over.
They will buy some of you over. The spirit of Obabiasika and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over.
Even if they buy you.
I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing.
You can't.
Not in you cannot. Not in a trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Oraeri, the same God of Uweeri, the same God of Arochukwu. Not to be no bad, the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it.
No human being.
We have enemies.
The same God that saved Gentle the Yahoo and order of the commander, the same God that brought them back to life, that same God of Arochukwu, The same God.
And we need to be very, very careful.
Very careful.
Both within and without.
Both within and without. You know, there was a manifestation of the DOS within. Our PM nipped it on the board. And then they manifested again within. In the era of Nsima, Madam Oyibo, and Nelly Ofebu, they were nipped on the board. Now we have a Biafra government. They are manifesting again, nipped on the board. And right now, some of them are trying to manifest again. I bet you, with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes, I know what it takes to nip you on the board. I know what it takes to nip you on the board. You can't rise more than what you are rising. And I don't have time to copy. Right now, I want to tell you about something. Let me allow Mazi to finish.
Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal.
Very pivotal.
Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon.
Yes.
The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy.
Oh my God.
That at the end, every glory.
You are going to watch spectacularly how we will destroy every one of them, coming from the mouth of the prophet himself.
Should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy.
One of them.
That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man.
You see?
Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these no-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength.
Go into your mental.
Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have.
Who is this man? What manner of man is this? I don't understand. You know, encyclopedia cannot record. I wish you can see the goosebumps all over me. What manner of man is this? What manner of man is this? What manner of man is this? Watch as he carefully chooses his words. I want him to repeat those lines again.
No longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you.
They paid for Chinasa Nworu and Chike Doziem. They paid them. Chinasa Nworu came online and said they have collected the lion's share. Did you forget? Chike Doziem acknowledged that they are now working with Soludo. Soludo acknowledged that I am working with the real IPOB. There. Do you remember? Now I'm going to play you the video of that. One of them that went mad on the street. Oh, Simon Ekwe Gadrayendo. Njoko Egadrayendo. You know, all of us, we have a season in this particular movement. Do not miss out of any of the season. The seasons we have in this movement, it does not change our leaders. Every of the season we come into in this movement, nobody replaces the leaders. Nobody. Simon Ekpa did not replace Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He is the disciple of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. All these buffoons that have collected their prize, and you hear them making noise. I will play you the video of the one that made me come here. They had a prize. China Samuel collected his own and said it was a lion's share. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu learned of it. He knew of it. The Spirit told him his severe ties with them. That's why I keep warning Aloy Ejimako. I keep warning him. And every one of them that come and keep writing long notes of counseling sit at home. When you know actually that is what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu would do. Had it been that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was the one that is outside and Simon Ekpa was the one that was taking, I bet you with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu will raise everywhere down for his true disciple. That brings a new dimension. I bet you Mazin Nnamdi Kanu would have done more than Simon Ekpa for the restoration of his true disciple. He would have done. Believe me. That's why Simon Ekpa told us that if we refuse to do anything, then we eat Mazin Nnamdi Kanu like bidi bidi. Like it chop. We'll forget him. Like so many of them have decided to forget him already. But we can't. Because we know that in this particular movement, as long as this leader is alive, it don't replace. All you do is you evolve. Every one of you evolve and you put your leg in his shoes and you begin to walk the paths he has walked. Continue to replicate every of his movements, his paths, his doings. Do not ever at any moment in your life think you want to replace him or shortchange him or become him. Because when he care, you can't. That's why you see them making noise up and down. They are all gone. They are, you know what they are? Chaffs. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu said in this prayer, in this sermon, he said that it is time to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. I want to allow him to finish because he's almost rounding up.
Budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything.
Anything.
To make sure that you're like them.
Anything, yes.
But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
Yeah. I want to appreciate you, Silvana, my friend. This lady is a Westerner. She's always watching us. She says, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, leader supremo, the Biafra. Leader supremo, the Biafra. So what this lady is saying, Silvana is saying that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is the supreme leader of Biafra. Those that understand what it means. Supreme leader. Terrorists, they know how to fight for their wicked leaders. Go to Mexico today and see what they have. They have turned Mexico into something else. Everywhere is burning. You know why? Because the Mexico government, took out one of the cartel leaders and they are setting everywhere ablaze. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is not interested in setting anywhere ablaze. All he wants is, let my people go. Simple. From the voice of Odogu, of Newi, Ikemba Newi, who stood up and roared like a lion. Let my people go. Do you remember that? Ikemba Newi, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, possessed with that power, who remained forever loyal to Ikemba Newi, continue to call him our eternal leader. Simon Ekpa, the disciple of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, continue to refer to Ikemba Newi as our eternal leader. They understand what it means, even in death. Some of us, we sing about Jesus Christ. We say, even in the grave, Jesus is Lord. Now let me go on. Oh my God, I am so possessed with Biafra. I am so, oh my God. Hey, Chineke mere me ebere. I am intoxicated with Biafra. The possession is too much, very high. I have 7 Biafran spirits within and without. 7 inside and 7 outside. The ones inside are strong. The ones outside are fighting. I am possessed with the spirit of Biafra. Oh my God. Now let me show you the mpiampia and mpiampia. we know how to nip them on the board. Come and hear. Come and hear them. I remember some time ago when I used to bring, there's my friend and brother, Achebe Paul. You remember Achebe Paul? That told you that, cover me, make I cover you. We are corrupt too. He's one person that within that DOS people, his eyes were open and he fought them. And he continued to open eyes of people to fight them. Even though it did not go down well between him and Simon Ekpa, now he has come to realize that Simon Ekpa is a real deal that nobody should go interfere with. And he tried to maintain his closeness with Mazen and without interfering with Simon Ekpa. I remember when I played Achebe Paul's message here, some useless woman in France will come out and say, hey, Van is now with DOS. Van with DOS. I saw her video yesterday. You listen to me. I will not stop mentioning the name of that useless woman. I saw her video yesterday when she was playing Achebe Paul. You know what she said? She said, when your men come and praise Achebe Paul, your men come. But when I played the video of Achebe Paul, one of the instruments that is dismantling DOS, that satanic woman that anybody supporting her will go to hell. And God will punish you for supporting that useless woman. That useless woman in France. God will punish anyone supporting her for the wickedness she's doing. That woman told everybody, Van is supporting DOS. So he played Achebe Paul. She played Achebe Paul yesterday. For her, it's okay to play. But when another person with the intelligence of Biafra brings out the truth and play, Van, DOS. Some people, anybody that insulted me because of that woman, the curse is going back to the woman. I don't blame you for insulting me, but I'm keeping it on the head of that woman. That's not my topic. And each time I talk, I must always go there. Now, let me show you what I want to talk about this morning. I am Vam. You know, nobody, only Chuko Kikabiama can cancel me. That is when I go against his will and his law. No human being under this word can cancel me. Amubonya. Maybe na atui me rap. Now, let me show you this bastard that went on the streets of Italy insulting our prime minister at the time. Now, you know why they were insulting our prime minister? They said they all belong to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he's working against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He's working against our leader. Yeah. Now come and hear them. No, come now here. This one is the one they call Efe. Come and hear. Shameless idiots.
As for those of them when they cry, they complain. They say they have shifted the struggle from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They have shifted the struggle from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Hello, excuse you. The struggle shifted the day Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya.
Listen to this born of the devil. Listen to this useless, God-forsaken idiot. Listen to her. She said the struggle shifted the day they kidnapped. No, let me play it from the top again. Just listen. Pay attention because I'm going somewhere.
As for those of them when they cry, they complain. They say they have shifted the struggle from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They have shifted the struggle from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Hello, excuse you. The struggle shifted the day Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya. It shifted the day Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya. It shifted spiritually, unknown to some of us or to us as a people. The day Mazen Nnamdi Kanu traveled to Kenya without telling anybody except in family.
Are you hearing it? That the struggle, the movement for our freedom shifted from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Ask her to who? To them, to these idiots. The struggle shifted from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to these buffoons. Because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not tell them that he was going to Kenya. He told only his family. He did not tell these criminals. But eventually somebody sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu out and they knew. They now collected the lion's share. But now this bastard is here telling you that the struggle shifted that day. To who? To them. Because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not tell them he was going to Kenya. I want to start it from the top.
As for those of una when they cry, they complain. They say they have shifted the struggle from Mazinadi Kanu. They have shifted the struggle from Mazinadi Kanu. Hello, excuse you. The struggle shifted the day Mazinadi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya. It shifted the day Mazinadi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya. It shifted spiritually, unknown to some of us or to us as a people. The day Mazinadi Kanu traveled to Kenya without telling anybody except in family. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know.
You don't make sense because your sense is gone. It makes sense to us, but it can never make sense to you. It makes sense to us that you are all criminals. These are the same people that were gathering together and fighting our prime minister and saying this man is working for Nigeria, he's working for Zoo. They paid him. Samonekpa is an infiltrator. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the struggle have shifted from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It has shifted to them. The same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not tell them that he was going to Kenya. He told his family, but he didn't tell them. Now, the struggle has shifted. Now to them, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is finished. Check in all the history of this world. Every freedom fighter that fights for his people is either you are in prison or you are in exile or you are in the jail. So the fact that you are in the jail as a freedom fighter, does it mean that the freedom fight have left you? You are in jail because of that freedom fight. It didn't leave you. It is the people that are now following you that will be fighting for your freedom and fighting for that same thing you represent. Because every one of them that are fighting for you, they might still end up in that jail. So if you now end up in jail like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, does it mean that you are no longer freedom fighter? You see how these people, you can now see everything about Prime Minister Simon Ekpa was correct. Everything our prime minister said about these people. You remember these people, they systematically were eliminating our commanders. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who is still with them. Ikengu Uruagu, who is still with them. Ikengu Uruagu today is looking for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's head on a platter. Ikengu Uruagu, who is still with them, is still now encouraging people, support my brother Ijele. Udele is doing something great. He's supporting Ijele today. None of them have called him out, including Uche Chikalo, the one I told you people is Delilah of this world. And I have never changed my language about her. Uche Chikalo is no longer the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and she is a very strong Delilah. These people, they are speaking the language that they want to speak. And the truth is that Uche Chikalo is making it look like she's with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But this is absurd. Unbelievable. All right, let's. There are people watching me like a movie here. You know, my colleagues are looking at me like a movie. All right, let's see this. Let's see this, and this is getting very interesting. I'm loving this because like a lion will fight, like a tiger will fight. We will stop the enemies of Biafra. Believe me, I am bam bam bam. Oh my God. Now, let's listen.
Without telling anybody, except in family. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that will sink in. The struggle shifted spiritually, unknown to us, as indigenous people of Biafra. The spirit of Biafra have already shifted it. The day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu traveled to Kenya without telling the Biafran people. Telling the leadership, of nobody knowing and being aware of it.
Nobody being aware.
Then he physically shifted the day he was taken to Kenya after 8 days. And the whole secret was kept.
It shifted spiritually, then later it physically shifted again. It shifted spiritually and then physically shifted again.
He physically shifted the day he was taken to Kenya after 8 days. And the whole secret was kept to themselves.
She meant to say the day he was taken to Nigeria after 8 days. And who knew all those 8 days? Who knew? Chike Doziem knew. The one who is now telling them that the thing shifted. Chike Doziem, he knew all those 8 days. He knew. All right, go on.
So the struggle shifted. It shifted for his own good and for our own good. Shifting the struggle is not to harm Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Shifting the struggle is rather to also favor him and favor us as a people. Because like I will always say, It's not about any individual. It's about us, our collective interests, I repeat. So if you are crying because of that statement, I am at the rephrase them, at the state and categorically say the struggle has shifted, and there's nothing any of you can do about it.
Spit on your face. Spit on your grave. Chineke bogo kon, Chineke bogo no. Allah Biafra reissue no nile, thunder fire all of you in the mighty name of Chukwu Kika Biama. He say. Now you heard it. Let my mouth not be the only one that will say everything, because I've categorically said what I needed to say. If you that also understand this story very, very well, I'm going to call you to make a contribution in 3 minutes. Not more than 3 minutes. I'm calling you if pick your call. All right, go ahead. You're fine.
Yeah, Pastor.
They will go ahead. You have 3 minutes. If possible, 2 or 3 minutes. Go ahead.
I greet you, my brother. I greet you.
They will.
You know, when you thought that you have seen it all, these stupid people will come out and begin to talk another thing.
I'm telling you.
What this girl that is whining her mouth now? What does she understand? What does she understand by spiritual? Does she understand spiritual something?
No, spiritually is when she tie bambola, the baby on the street of Italy and be flogging it and say she's flogging Samonekpa. You remember that time? Oyendu will come out. Oyendu, they are all fighting for Oyendu Samonekpa. Now today, it didn't shift that time. Now it is not that her eye open to see that it shifted.
Wait, what does this girl understand by spiritual? Does she understand spiritual something? Or she think that we doesn't know who she is? Come on, in this place. Talking about spiritual something. Yes, huh? Does this more have sense? No, Biafrans, Pastor Van, let's just make a common sense. Tell me one DOS member that the Nigerian government is looking for to arrest.
No. China Samori is building hotels. Chike Dozem is building hotels. Chike Dozem have gone to Nigeria several times. Chike Dozem have met with the officials with Soludo, and Chike Dozem have contact. Can't have this idiot to Ikenguragu is now applying for politics in Nigeria. So what they are all, that's why our PM called them IPOB Nigeria.
No, Pastor Van, does those people think that we forget what they have done? Do they think that we forget? Is that what they're trying to tell us, that we have forgotten everything that I have done? We have all their tape is with us.
Mad people everywhere.
Even if I close my eyes and open it and know everything that I have done, even the one in France, what she did, she think that we have forgotten. That she will come out and begin to talk and begin to brainwash the people that she think that she will brainwashing. This one is talking about IPOB shifting to who?
The China Samori Chike Dozem.
Shifting. China Samori is building hotel in Ebonyi State.
Yes, I know.
He's building house in Ebonyi State.
We know.
Eh?
We know.
Hi. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Pastor Van, there is something that these people thought that is going to happen. You know, all their plan and all everything they are doing, even now, and their prayer is for Mazen Namdekan, for Nigeria, for him not to come out.
Yes.
Because they know if Mazen Namdekan come out today, they are gone.
But do you remember when they were singing that if anything happened to Mazen Namdekan, the whole world will burn? You remember when they have done many stories? There's one time they came out, they said, Mazen Namdekan, this lady, she was crying. He done the decay for inside intestine. He done the decay for intestine. He won't die. He don't die. He don't die.
My brother, even the time they plan to poison him, that China Samori came out and begin to shout, The camel back has been broken. They have poisoned Mazen Namdekano. Biafrans, it's time to do this one. All this their plan, we know. When they bring it out, we debunk it. When they bring it out, we debunk it. When they do whatever, even this AI, now this AI of a thing that you play yesterday, it's trending, no?
That we day here.
It's trending.
They are the ones that
It's
are doing.
trending.
Now them they do the AI. You know why they are doing those AI?
Yes.
Now them they bring the message. Say Mazinam kind of have rejected to speak with Tinubu. You know why? Because they don't want Tinubu to do anything. They don't want Tinubu to release Mazinam. They don't want it. So they will do propaganda to discourage the man. They find my time is up. Thank you very much for calling.
It's okay, Pastor Mama. Just take care.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling. My time is up, and Biafrans. Now we day here. If vam. I'm not no more with to onye ndumazi Namdekano and my strong Odogu, whose I am his armor bearer. They are leading us to the shores of Biafra. You see all this piam, and all those ones that are rising up now, thinking that they can cancel me because I hosted Gentle the Yahoo. Chineke ga-amị unu ọbara. Abụọ mụa, Chineke ga-amị unu ọbara. Unu mikpọ unu anwụnụ anya. Everything I do right in this movement, instead of praising God and sharing it positively, you are condemning it, spoiling it to destroy the image of this movement, because I'm the only man standing as far as media is concerned right now. Even if it is only 10 people watching me, I can squarely tell you that I am the media of Biafra as far as it's concerned. I am not taking pride in it, but humbly so it is. That's why we need to raise the media. By the grace of Chukwuka, we need to raise the media. If you are on the media, you are in the social media, you have a platform, and you are connected spiritually the same way I am, and you have a platform, get in touch with me. We need to raise a very formidable media. Not people that hide their face. So I can see Ifeanyi is moving already with me. And by the grace of God, I have Chigozie in Finland. It's moving with me already. So I have two already now. Two strong media that will show their face and talk without fear. So we need more people. Uchenna Mbajog is with me already. So that's 3. So already we have 3 solid media personalities that are operating in the platform and that are doing great. So we don't need people, guys, from behind trying to destroy everything. We need a formidable media right now. And then we need to do that very, very fast. I am Vam. Ebo.